Okay, so welcome to this very awkward vlog. Basically, I filmed everything on my phone and I'm just gonna talk along as I watch the footage, because I don't know. Anyway, I filmed this a couple of days ago. I was walking back home after like babysitting, tutoring, and I walked for about 2 hours, around 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get back, and crossed the Han River, which was actually really nice. And basically I just started vlogging because my friends told me I should, because they don't know anything about my life, so I vlogged on my phone only. I think the next one's gonna be on my phone as well, just because like taking around my camera is quite inconvenient. I do have some footage on my camera from like before the first few weeks, so yeah. I went to the supermarket and I filmed because I thought maybe it's interesting. It's a very small supermarket, but it's like close to home, so it's normally where I buy the most stuff. Except for meat, I'll go somewhere else, but yeah, everything else I buy here. And yeah, just some typical stuff, I don't know. And then I went home. Yeah, it's very typical in Korea that all the doors have like locks that are with numbers. It's very uncommon in Germany. And yeah, that's just me going home. I don't know what to say about that. And I'm gonna start to talk now in the video. Pretty sure my phone is gonna fall. This is very awkward. So I actually bought myself, I bought some stuff and I bought a supposedly spicy snack. I can't eat spicy at all, like even a little bit. So I really want to train, so I thought I bought a snack, and I have like milk. It's chocolate milk, which is not gonna go well with it, but milk on its own I'm not a huge fan. So I want to train my spice tolerance, because a lot of food in Korea is spicy. And it's really sad, like today I was at the mall and I asked the vendor if the chicken is spicy. And from what I understood, she said it's not very spicy, but not very spicy. It's probably still too spicy for me. So I thought I should try to train. But I have 0 spice tolerance. Doesn't smell that bad. What am I doing? Okay, that's like more sweet than it is spicy. It has a chili on bottom. That's like not spicy at all. I bought the wrong snack. Maybe after a few I think it will kick in. Okay, so it's starting to burn on my tongue. But I don't know if it's uncomfortable. Kind of. I don't want to keep eating. I feel like it's just gonna destroy my tongue, but I'm not sure if that's a spice or if it's just like in general spices. Let's have some milk. Yeah, it's just like plain milk. But it immediately helps, like makes it go away. I don't know, it's like, I feel like if I eat it, it's not gonna be spice in a sense that like my throat, which is my normal problem. I feel like it's just gonna burn my tongue. And I don't want that. So the next morning I woke up quite early to watch the Super Bowl. To be honest, I only watched the second half because I'm too sleepy to watch the first one. And then I went to get my booster shot, which you can get in Korea pretty easily. And yeah, the nurses didn't really speak any English, but I understood enough Korean to get what they were telling me, like to wait 15 minutes. And it went pretty well. I didn't really have too many problems. My arm didn't hurt nearly as much as it did after the other two, but I was still a bit tired from everything, honestly. So I just stayed at home mostly and watched a lot of K-drama. This one's really good. I can recommend it. And then, like 2 days later, I guess, I decided to go to Leeum Museum of Art. It's a museum that has like contemporary modern art and at the same time also has traditional Korean art. Making a reservation is kind of complicated. Like you have to stay up until midnight and wait to refresh the page to make a reservation, but it's free and it's really cool. Like the museum itself is really, really well done and the art as well is really interesting. the fishes you're gonna see here. Those were like my favorite. I don't know why. It doesn't really capture that well in the camera, but it was so beautiful. I was like teary when I watched it, like when I looked at it. Yeah. And yeah, I definitely recommend going there. Like I said, it's for free. You don't have to pay any admission. And I think you can spend as much time as you want. And this view is like really, really pretty over Seoul with the art installation. And yeah, I'm just gonna let you watch the rest of the footage. After the museum, I went to grab something in a cafe, and I got like a sandwich with like ham and cheese and strawberry jam. And honestly, I still don't know how I feel about it. Everything in Korea, or a lot of things in Korea, have a sweet touch to them, or they're spicy. And then yeah, I walked back half the way, and I came past the War Memorial, and I had no idea it was gonna be like this big. It's really huge. As you can see, like on the outside, there's so much to see. And then you can also go in for free again. And honestly, I think you could spend like many hours in there. I don't know exactly how much time I spent, like 2 or 3 hours, I think. Or maybe not, maybe 2 hours. But yeah, it's sorry, really interesting. Like a lot of Korean War history. I honestly was a little lazy, I have to admit, in like reading all the information that there is. So I can't say that I learned that much, but still it's definitely like worth a visit. It's super interesting the way it's done. The museum itself, the exhibitions, they're really, really pretty. I think my roommate is coming back. I'm not wearing makeup right now. And I'm a little awkward because I'm in the kitchen. So basically I cooked like spaghetti. Very easy, but I've had like rice and stuff last few days. And I bought gochujang, which is like, well, it's not gochujang directly, but kind of based on it, which is chili sauce, chili paste. Because I want to build my spice tolerance, as I said. But I have no idea how spicy this is and how much I should add. It says like spice level 3, which is probably very spicy for me. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can add a little bit and then taste it. I can definitely feel that, but it's like manageable. I wouldn't do more than that, and I don't think I could eat a lot of bites like that. And it's like, it's based on pepper, I think. I'm not a huge fan of the taste, to be honest. I'm gonna add a little bit. It's not that bad. I can handle it. Probably, it's like I put like a tiny little bit on one spoon, so I'm gonna put a little bit more. Keep eating. This videos are not interesting at all, sorry. So I ended up adding like half a spoon, half a tiny spoon of the chili paste. And it's a manageable level, but it's not the best. Like, it's fine, I can totally, I mean, I'm okay with eating it. I don't know, it influences the taste so much though. Maybe I bought the wrong thing. I don't really understand anything that's written on it. I just listened to some guys who were buying gochujang, and then they bought kind of like that. So it's like, yeah, I guess that's what I'm going for. I didn't translate any of it. And it said spice level 3, and it was the smallest one. Everything else was like huge packs. But yeah, I think I could use it to get used to it, but I wouldn't know if I would add it to anything other than like tomato sauce. I'll have to see.